I don't know the answer, for him. I know he takes medicine, to control his temper. He told me that one time. And then the Reverend Dream Bunch, I don't know about them. And actually, Rusty Buckets, like County Board. He, they talk about me, You understand? They talk about me. I hear shit. But like Rusty Bucket, he's like County Board, but he's just a little slicker. He's a little smarter. And Rusty Bucket is holding the 12 pack in one hand and the Bible in the other hand. And I don't give a damn what nobody says. That don't go together. Kathy, if you listening, let me know. Get Tim come in here. Y'all hear me, y'all? You can be like me. You can say I'm a Christian, but I actually got a long ways to go. But you can't fake being a Christian knowing you fitting to get up and go to that damn refrigerator and start drinking beer all afternoon long. It ain't like that. And y'all, I hear like I'm a number one target. But like, probably because of like how level headed I am, in the way I see them, the way I see them, and the way I hear them. And, I could get on here, y'all, and start, downgrading Wilkes County, boy, and tear him to shreds. And y'all know I could do it. You think he'll shut the hell up? No, sir. He'll be right back. But like what he says, it don't matter if it's true or not. What I say, it matters to me if it's true. Cause see, I ain't gonna say no stuff that ain't true, y'all. Your money's on me. You know what I mean? Like people like that, that you can just sit here and tell the truth. You ain't got to make nothing up. I ain't never said this publicly, but like Reverend Dream's elevator don't go all the way to the top, y'all. And I'm not joking. I ain't saying that to be funny. Boy, if he had 10,000 people following him, good God Almighty, man. Hey, y'all, I'll be right back. I got to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Hey, y'all, everything that y'all have heard me say on this channel was true. They wasn't no twisted words, and there ain't no twisted words. Now, I know a lot of people can say, well, Danny, you can go to hell. But I didn't lie. And I didn't twist no words. Everything you heard me say on there was true. I don't make stuff up. One of y'all call Cathy up and tell her to get Tim to get on here. We was listening the other day and Tammy said, Cathy ought to let, yeah, I am straight. Hey, Tammy said, Cathy ought to let Tim talk. Hey, one of y'all call her and tell her to get Tim on here. I sent him an email. Hey, y'all, Tim knows everything, y'all. And I mean, he knows everything. He knows all about it. Better than anybody you ever seen. He might not be in good health, but he knows what's going on. I promise you that. I believe you now. I should have then. They had me believing everything. I'm sorry I did. Message Cathy for you just now. Okay, good. And I mean, a bunch of people, has asked me, yeah, Tim's still smart. And a bunch of people asked me about Reverend Dream. And this is what I told them. I said, I believe in his head. What he's saying is true. But I mean, you know, my preacher, this is just this is just my preacher, y'all. This might not be your preacher, but my preacher's got to walk the line and be forgiven and be like a preacher is supposed to be. Like the way we think a preacher ought to be. Okay, Michelle. She told me she'd put him on here. She'd let him get on here. Danny, why put Reverend in his name? Well, what he calls himself. I mean, so y'all heard me say it 100 times. He went over there on Stephen's channel on the chat. And I was actually watching. I don't always look at the chat, y'all. I kind of watching what Stephen's doing. I'm not a chat reader. And evidently he must have been saying it over and over because there's a woman that likes Stephen. I ain't seen her in a while. She's married, but she likes Stephen. She's a big supporter of Grandma. I ain't never seen her in my channel too much. So somebody here will know who it is. But he kept saying over and over, are you calling my wife? And this woman that I can't remember, Bearded Granny's who it was. And she finally told Stephen, will you answer him, That's what I say. Evidently, he must have been saying it over and over. Bearded Granny said, Stephen, will you answer him? And he seen Bearded Granny. And see, he knows damn well Stephen ain't called up Miss Tammy. He knows that, y'all. Has any of y'all heard him apologize about it? And see, that's what I'm talking about. My preacher's got to walk the line Say, okay, I'm not even a preacher. And if I'm wrong, I say, y'all, I'm sorry, I want to make a correction. I told y'all something wrong. That's right, Robin. How do we know Tammy wasn't calling Stephen? Well, I mean, I don't know what he was thinking in his head. But son, Stephen's got more women than Carter's liver pills. He could have a woman every night if he wanted to. And I don't think he would have to get Reverend Dream's wife to have a woman. And I mean, I can't see them standing up there holding flowers in front of the preacher, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I heard they've been leaving comments over there. I'll tell you the biggest kick in the nuts I ever had, John. The biggest kick in the nuts I ever had. And that's Dana running Grandma's channel. That's the biggest kick in the nuts I ever had. They might be all lovey-dovey now, but neither one of them like one another. That's the biggest kick in the nuts I ever had. And I'll tell you what, I'll tell you something else too about that. I didn't go on Grandma's channel blocking people. I never done nothing but helped her. And if I found out she changed the password on that computer, it's gonna be something I ain't gonna forget. Look here. If I do get mad, I'm not gonna go in there and do nothing to her channel. And I bet you that password's been changed. Somebody said, why don't you log into it? I said, I don't want to. And I don't. I could say a whole lot, you know. I know a whole lot. A whole lot. You know, if she changed that password, see, I've been keeping up with that stuff for years because she was getting a mess and lose her password. And when you got a big amount of money coming in, you don't be playing around with your password, changing it. It's got changed a couple times. When Cody was down there, you know, just for some reason they couldn't sign in or something. Hell, they just changed it. And let me tell you, if there ain't no money involved, who gives a shit if you have to go make another name? But when you got money coming in from that channel, you don't want to get your ass locked out that channel, son. You don't play around with your YouTube password. Cause like if you get messed up, you know what I mean? I mean, y'all done it. I mean, some of y'all have done it. I hear Miss Danny, believe me, when I say our heartstrings are connected, please remember that. You know, what I was saying about the password changing, it's not because I want it or I need it. It's, it's telling you something, you know? I don't trust him. And it won't even make me mad, y'all. It, it's gonna make me hold my head down. You hear me? Man, I don't care that I'm not helping her. I have my hands full helping Tammy, I promise you. But I don't know how long it would take me to get over if that password was changed. Understand what I'm saying? You won't you won't hear me. You know what I mean? If I do find out it's changed, I'll know one day, you know. But if I do find out, I'm 65 years old and she don't know me no better than that. That's more hurtful than anything. That would be more hurtful than any little bullshit that was said. You won't hear me getting on here raising hell and because I think it has been. I usually ain't wrong. I usually ain't wrong. People like us can see in the dark, my friend. But I promise you I can see in the dark. You know, I got mad on here, y'all. And I was mad. I don't care what she says, she was mad too. She said she wasn't mad. She was mad. And I was mad too. But you get over being mad, you know. I'm over being mad. You know what a dead giveaway is, y'all?